What's up, guys? I want to make a claim on something because I've been seeing this pattern throughout our generation. And I'm talking Gen Z, to anyone in their low 20s or late teens. People are already graduated, college, and I'm seeing so many people in our generation, people I know from New York universities and the Carolina region of universities like NC State, Clemson, UNC, all the most half of the UNCs, Columbia, South USC, aka University of South Carolina, even more New York universities such as Stony, Binghamton, and you get the idea. And people are just struggling to find jobs. They got their bachelor's, or they're going to grad. Even after grad, they're still going to struggle to find jobs, maybe. People are right now struggling to find work. Everybody is hiring. That's what it looks like, right? You go on Indeed, go on ZipRecruiter, go on Monster, and I don't need a job because I run a business and all. But for my friends' sake, they always complain to me like this. And they're asking me, how do I stay afloat? Well, as a freelance sales rep, as a freelance sales consultant too, I don't have to worry about that because I'm in a whole different space where we're always going to be making money, so we're not going to have to cut costs. And cutting costs means cutting labor. We don't have to do that. The info space doesn't have to worry about that. The info space is only going to go up. It's projected by 2032 to hit $27 billion, which is crazy to me. And that's from my first sales program I ever got into. The first mentor who told me that. And he not just told me, he showed me on a Zoom call, presenting his screen and all the data that backs it. And I wish I still had those sources right now to tell you, but that was 2 years ago. So, I tried it out myself. I go on Indeed, I'm looking at these jobs, and my brother and sister are also looking for work, and they're applying, and they're getting rejected left and right. I met a girl recently. I don't know if I want to even take her on a date yet because of her past, but let's just say that she struggled to finally get a job. Funny enough, she works with my sister. And funny enough, my sister struggled the same way to get a job. Outback Steakhouse. 10 minutes from me. Why is my hair such a mess? Crap. Man, I gotta shower. It's the morning. Alright, what do you expect? I woke up and just filmed. I have to brush my teeth. Can't complain. Routine, man. Routine, baby. So, while I have a loose hair, I want to talk about exactly that. I want to talk about the way you're going to be applying, you're going to hand your degree, and you're going to hand your resume, your work experience. And you know what people do? Let's just say this piece of paper right here, this blank piece of paper with some notes on it that I wrote from like a 5-minute video. This is what employers do. They throw it away, and they give you a middle finger. That's what they do. Without literally giving you this. What they do is they actually tell you, we're sorry, we can't. Back then, if you wanted a job, they'll be like, sure, you start Monday. Now, you need all these credentials, and they still reject you. It's kind of funny that they do that, yet they're implementing artificial intelligence into all the businesses, all these companies. What does this mean? This means that all the humans right now are being wiped out or replaced from the job market because AI can do currently the things, the machines that are currently built to the public or released because the elite have all the AI. That's alien-like tech. We already know that. So what's out to the public is already strong enough and smart enough and capable enough to do human work, customer service, waiting tables, doing food takeouts, warehouse work, factory build, some stuff in factories. Some of them are already doing blue collar. Some blue collar guys are being wiped out. You know what China's doing right now? I read this in. You're gonna think I'm retarded for saying this, but back when I was in high school, I took a reading. I was in reading lab because I wasn't the best reader. I'm a fine reader now, thanks to them. We were talking about an AI book, and in this book we read for an assignment. This book was about 3D printed houses. How you 3D print a house in China. China's technology. Do you know China has the AI to build 10G cellular? Because they have that. If you think America has the strongest technology, you've been fooled. That's like bringing a machete to a gunfight. Because that's what China has. China's got the guns. We have the blades. And I hate to tell you this, but that's what it is. AI has already taken over China, and we're next. If we don't do something about it, we can't go to war with this technology. We can't. We just can't. We're not strong enough. We're fighting a battle to lose. We have to befriend it and make peace with it and use it. Could take control of it, or have it control us. Either we bring it into our lives, or it becomes a victim. Which one are you gonna do? No, which one are you not do? Decide. Which one are you going to decide? Are you going to make a decision on being its victim, or is it going to be the victim of you? It sounds bad, but on the bright side, there's good to it, because AI can be your best friend. It can do anything for you. It can automate your stuff. And with AI, people can actually manage it. And people are going to need to work jobs that manage AI, fix the machines, repair those machines, and program those machines. That's the type of job you kind of need today. If you're going to the job market, you need to learn AI machines, AI hardware, and you need to learn how to program, fix, repair, restore, modify, and even better, maintain. That's the type of job companies are looking for, because that is a real skill. That is the new $1 million skill. Without that, you're cooked. You're cooked, or you're going to be cut. So where do you want to go from here? If you're in a space like myself, just add the AI to your CRM, AI to your ads, your ad campaign. Even better, if you're doing e-commerce, you can basically do the same thing with sales. Use AI creative tools, content creation tools, and there's so many things I can talk about. I'll make another video for it, because AI in itself is just another video. And half the video I spoke about AI, it's still, the job market needs you still. So don't think there's no hope left. We can restore hope, and we can make this work. We can really make this work. I look like a sad man in my eyes, just by looking at my eyes. I'm just someone who's been exhausted from reading a lot of shit and reading a lot of research. I truly mean that. I truly do. You might be thinking, doesn't make you money. I'm like, okay, I make my money first, then I read, then I do my research, then I do my sales training, then I do my coaching, then I still train. Even though I'm seasoned, I still train, because if I don't continue training, I'm gonna gradually get worse. So, where does that lead you? Leads you to make a decision. Am I going to be left behind, or am I going to move forward? Because you can't stay in the same spot. Because that whoever does that middle class move of staying in the same spot is going to get fucked first. The person in the middle always gets fucked. Poor people don't pay taxes. Rich people don't pay taxes. The middle class do. As an example of the person in the middle getting fucked because they pay the taxes. They're the bourgeoisie, as they say during the French Revolution. An analogy of taxes can be implemented into AI. Poor people will be used by AI. No, poor people will be applied with AI. Rich people will be applied with AI. The middle class they'll be terminated. Why the poor will be applied with AI? Because AI will run their lives. Excuse the background noise. My family doesn't consider me this career, and they don't believe in me. So how do you think I feel? Trying to provide as much value with the confines of someone else. They're gonna get wiped up by AI, and they're gonna watch me thrive. They don't believe now, but when they see it, they're gonna be like, I was wrong, and I'd be damned. Because they'll be fucked, they're gonna come to me, and I will prevail. And so should you. Because if you don't prevail, you will be left behind and you will get fucked. Alright, the rich are gonna take over AI, and AI will take over the poor, and the middle class will be exterminated. Alright? If you're broke today, you need to get rich now. And if you don't have the time to get rich, well, you're gonna have to cut out the sleep because your life depends on it. Your future depends on it. Your consciousness depends on it. Your sense of emotions depend on it. I saw a notification on Discord. Okay? Quit the addictions. Quit the vices. Quit the procrastination. And get to work. That's it for the video today. Hope you enjoy it. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.